Welcome to ancient Rome. Hold on to your togas. We're time traveling to ancient Rome, a world bursting with gladiators, emperors, and enough drama for a coliseum full of reality TV shows. Forget fancy toilets and Netflix. Romans lived very differently than us. Ready for a wild ride? Did you know Romans used stale bread as toilet paper? And forget forks, they ate with their hands. Yep, life in ancient Rome was a wild mix of fascinating and strange. Intrigued? Buckle up as we explore the daily life of your average Roman, from their morning routines to their wild nightlife. Roman rise and shine. Ancient Romans weren't exactly morning people. Most woke at sunrise, but the wealthy enjoyed a leisurely morning. Breakfast was simple, bread dipped in wine, maybe some fruit. Now about those toilets. Public toilets were a thing. Imagine doing your business next to a complete stranger, and forget showers. Romans bathed in public bathhouses. These weren't just for getting clean, they were social hubs. Imagine chatting with your friends while covered in olive oil, which they used as soap. That's right, no shampoo or soap bars here. Life in ancient Rome was certainly a fragrant affair. A taste of ancient Rome? Hungry yet? The Roman diet was surprisingly diverse. The rich feasted on meat, fish, and exotic fruits. The poor, they relied on bread, porridge, and vegetables. Ever heard of garum? This fermented fish sauce was a Roman staple. They put it on everything. Think ketchup and sriracha combined, but fishier. Speaking of strange, dormice, yes, the sleepy rodents, were a delicacy. They were fattened up and then eaten. Makes your stomach churn, doesn't it? For many Romans it was work, work, work. Men held jobs like shopkeepers, farmers, or soldiers. Women ran households, raised children, or worked as weavers and bakers. Children started working young, often learning a trade from their parents. Education was for the wealthy, who hired private tutors. Imagine studying rhetoric and philosophy all day. But life wasn't all work and no play. Romans loved their entertainment. Chariot races, gladiator fights, and theater performances were all the rage. Imagine the roar of the crowd as gladiators battled for glory. Speaking of entertainment, ancient Rome knew how to party. They celebrated over 100 religious festivals a year. These involved feasts, games, and sacrifices to the Roman gods. But the biggest spectacle of all? Gladiator combat. Held in massive arenas like the Colosseum, these brutal contests pitted skilled warriors against each other, sometimes to the death. Imagine the adrenaline, the cheering, the sheer spectacle. Gladiators were superstars, adored by the masses. It was the Roman equivalent of our modern-day sports stars. Roman life wasn't all fun and games. They had laws, and some were pretty strange. For instance, it was illegal for women to wear more than 1 ounce of gold in public. Talk about a fashion police. And fathers had absolute power over their families. They could even sell their children into slavery, though it was frowned upon. But one law we can get behind: chariot drivers had to wear helmets. Safety first, even in ancient Rome. So there you have it, a glimpse into the fascinating, strange, and often hilarious world of ancient Rome. From their unusual hygiene habits to their love of gladiator combat, the Romans certainly knew how to live life to the fullest. What surprised you the most? Would you have survived as an ancient Roman? One thing's for sure, life in ancient Rome was never dull.